Welcome, hi og velkommen. My name is Malene. I am the Playful Knitter both here on YouTube and on Instagram if you want to head on over there and see what I'm up to. This is my podcast all about knitting, and I sprinkle the knitting with a little bit of music played by me on this piano right here. Today is Friday, March 14th. It's just about 12:30. I had to go to work this morning for a little bit for a meeting, so here we are. But I've been wanting to sit down and chat with you guys for quite some days now. So here we are. It is very nice and sunny outside today. Super cold and sunny, just the way I like it. So I put on my shades this morning and jumped on my bike and went to work, and it was just lovely. I am coming to you from Denmark, the northern part, where I live with my husband, our 2 girls, and 2 cats. And one is outside, one is sleeping. So fingers crossed that we will have some peace and quiet for a little chat here today, all about knitting. I also will be announcing the winner of this beautiful skein of yarn at the end of the episode. And I just have a bunch to talk to you guys about today. So let's get started. Before we head on to the one and only FO I have to show you today, I want to tell you about a fun event that is going to be happening on March 29th. That's a Saturday. And until Sunday, March 30th, will be the Spring Knit-a-thon hosted by the sweet Pia from Traveling Miss Knits is her channel. Everything will be linked in the description box below. Both the channels I talk about, the makers I talk about, patterns, everything. You know the drill. Yeah. But Pia's hosting her 7th, knit-a-thon, and I will be participating. Pia asked me if I wanted to do another knit-a-thon concert, and I said yes right away because it is always so much fun. It is a very informal event. We start on Saturday, the 29th at 3 p.m. Danish time. So that's Central European time, I think. But Pia's got all the information on her website, description box. So you can see more there. And I will have a premiere episode. I pre-record just because that way I can get the best sound for the music and my voice. If I go live, either the music will be too loud or the speech will be not loud enough. So I will pre-record and edit my way out of that. So yeah. And then that way I can sit down and chat with you guys while everything is going on, like online chat thingy next to the video. Yes, I'm such a technical person. And I do need your help with something for the knit-a-thon, but we'll get back to that. Let's get into the knitting. My one and only FO is in this cute little bag by Mood. I don't remember. Is it a Saturn? Maybe Saturn? I can't remember. But in here are some teeny tiny socks. I have a friend in my choir, and her little boy is just about a year old. So these might be too big, but he can grow into them. And I knit her a pair of socks when he was just born and never got around to gifting them to her. And now they're way too small. So I will gift those to another friend in the choir who just had a little boy. But we were chatting about it the other day, and she was like, well, I would love for him to have some stripy socks. So here we go. They're not washed yet. I will wash and just flatten them out a little bit to make them nice for the gift. I have no idea if the size is right. I took a chance. It's a plain vanilla sock with a slip stitch heel flap and gusset. And the yarn is by Alonelysocklady. from her. I used to have like a piece of paper in here. Did I put it inside here? Hold on. I have no idea what I've done to the label, but this is a yarn. It's by Alonelysocklady, and it's one of her stripes from, is it the Gilmore Girls Yarn Club from last year? Oh, was it the year before the Rose Garden? I don't remember. Doesn't matter because they're not available anymore. So, but they do make a very cute pair of socks for a little boy or girl for that matter. And I have plenty to do another. I cast on 44 stitches on a 2.25 millimeter needle. Goodness. Here's the kitty. Miss Sifra, I thought you were sleeping. Here she is. Good job. Come on. All right. Let's stay focused here, Malene. It was a 2-hour meeting. It was challenging. All right, 44 stitches on a 2.25 millimeter needle. I always use my Chow Goose. They're my favorite. And then I just winged it. They're probably too long. Doesn't matter. As I said, you can grow into them. But that's my one and only FO this time. If you watched my vlog from a couple of weeks ago, you will have seen that both Ella and my husband Lars, they were sick and I was not. And I just made it with the vlog. And like the day after, I caught their flu, and basically I've been sick ever since. And you can probably hear that I'm still a little bit congested, but it is what it is. I am feeling way better, and fingers crossed, we will all stay well. We're over it now, but I have been casting all new things left and right because I didn't want to knit on anything that I had. So some things that you have seen before, you will not see today because they have had no love. I will continue knitting on them when I feel like it again, but I think maybe the only thing that I have from that I cast on during the vlog might be this one. So let's head on over to the whips and let's talk something other than socks. Don't worry, there will be plenty of socks in just a minute, but I want to show you my progress on my Vertices Unite. It is a pattern by Stephen West, and I had leftovers from an advent calendar from 2022 by CamijoKnit, and I have already made one shawl out of this calendar. So some of the colors I just had like maybe 10 grams left, some a little more, and I've made a scrappy version of Vertices Unite, and I am loving it. Right now, I'm loving it. It's been a process for me, and I have enjoyed the knitting part of the process. I've had doubts about some of the colors, if I'm honest. I started here on this section, that is section 1. And I loved all the colors, and then I kind of marled them together like he describes, and then I didn't have enough, and then I added this part, and that's there's a high contrast there, and I was like, oh well, I guess that's the way we're going. And this, I like that too. And then this section happened, and I'm a big fan of colors, but my least favorite color, if I have to choose one, is this one. I don't like that kind of salmon colored. It's not me. And there's a big, huge section that's kind of salmon colored. I was like, oh man, I should have managed my colors way better. I didn't want to frog it or take back or anything like that. So I kept going. I hope you can see something. And now I think it's not too bad. Sorry for the needles hitting the piano right here. I hope it's not too bad with the sound. And I am now on my last section. And this is supposed to be one color, but seeing as I had little snips and little nuggets left of the colors, I'm just using the colors until I don't have any more of it, and then I add another. So this is a very scrappy version. The original, does that have maybe 4 colors? I think so. I'm doing the large size. So, yep. I will be done pretty soon, I think. This is the last color I am using, and I hopefully have enough of that to finish the last section. If I don't, I have these options left. So you can see some of the little nuggets I have are very small and some a little bigger. And then I have this 100-gram skein. It's not 100 grams anymore, but that came with the Advent. And I will do the I-cord in this beautiful red color. And I think that's going to be so good because it'll kind of connect everything. So it'll be a fun shawl, and I'm very excited to have it. I've been wanting to knit Vertices Unite for a long, long time, and I finally just cast it on, and I love it as much as I had thought that I would. One thing that I'm not too happy about, that I'm hoping that the blocking and then just washing it will help me with. Let me see if I can find you an example. You have to pick up stitches and just like right here. See, there are like holes right there. Oh, and cat hair. My kitty sits with me when I knit, so yeah. And now she's eating and crunching on her food in the background. Welcome to the real world, or my real world anyways. So yeah, that's not very neat. I'm hoping that the yarn will kind of like bloom a little bit when I wash it. We'll see. Next time, because there will be a next time, and some of you guys left me a comment and said this will not be your last one, and you're so right. I'm already thinking about colors for another one. I kind of want to do one that's not scrappy, so where I like plan my colors. Yeah, that might be my next one. We'll see. Yeah, but next time I do one, I'll see if I can knit the stitches a bit neater, so it's prettier when I pick up the stitches. Yeah, we'll see. And it's in this bag from an Advent, maybe from 2 years ago. It came with the Advent from Alonelysocklady. And then there's my little badge on there. The Playful Knitter. Speaking of spring knit-a-thon, let's talk about spring socks. I have an Instagram friend. I hope that I can call you that and you won't be offended, Sina. But Sina's always so sweet, and she messages me and she said, should we do spring sock cal again this year? And I hadn't even thought about it because my brain's just like, whew, these days. Work is very busy, and with everything going on, I feel like I'm having a hard time keeping on top of things. I feel overwhelmed very easily. So I was very happy when Sina sent me a message and said, should we do the spring sock cal again? And yes, I always want to knit socks, and these socks, this is one of my favorite patterns. I'm talking about the color palette socks, and we are doing it on Instagram. So the hashtag, I'm stumbling over my words today. I can't even say stumbling over my words. Spring Sock Cal 2025 is the hashtag. It's very informal. There are no prices or anything. Just let's knit together and let's share. Let's inspire each other with our color choices, and let's knit a pair of wonderful socks together. So that's all. We started last week and we will go on until June 1st or something. Yeah. If you tag me on Instagram, the Playful Knitter, I will share your socks so we can inspire each other. Or you can always go in and look on the hashtag. The problem with that is that it doesn't always show you all the socks that are tagged or all the projects that are tagged. So yeah. But if you tag me, I will share your socks. And these are mine. They're going to be for Ella. So I'm knitting, I don't even know the sizes. I just cast them on because I know the pattern pretty much by heart because I've knit them so many times. I cast on 56 stitches and I knit 15 rounds of 1x1 ribbing with a twisted knit stitch. And then instead of choosing, like I think I normally choose like 7 colors, I decided to use this color because Ella has been asking for a pair of socks with this together with this. I did a test knit for Stephen West, and no, those socks are not out yet, so you haven't seen them. But in this combination, and not for Ella. And she wanted a pair of socks, so I thought that I would go ahead and knit her a pair of color palette socks. The pattern is by Laurel Knits. And I just like the way that this yarn is just changing the colors for me. It's just wonderful. Both of these are from Lang Yarns. This is their Mille Colori Suck and Lace Luxe. And this is color number 859, I think. And then their Jawoll Superwash, their sock yarn in this cute minty color. I love this. And my guess for this colorway is 0373, but I don't know if you need the 2 first ones as well. I will write it all when I put it in the description box. So yeah, 56 stitches and then a slip stitch, heel flap, and gusset. I don't even remember if that's what's in the pattern. Maybe there's a short row heel in pattern. I don't know. But the cool thing is that it's a free pattern and it's a great pattern. It's described very, very well with just the amount of information that you need, I would say. So yeah. And you know, you can always add your own heel or your own favorite toe or however you like it. So yeah, again, 2.25 millimeter needles, Chagu red lace. If I forget to say, that's what it is. I don't think I talked about needle size for the Vertices Unite. I think I'm on a 3.5 millimeter. I'm using the recommended needle anyways. For shawls, I don't really care about gauge that much. I always try the recommended needle and then I see if I like the way the fabric is turning out. And if I don't, I go up or down a size. And I liked the way the fabric was this time, so recommended needle. And this is just a project bag that I made myself with kitties and a piano. So it's perfect for me. And then I have my pin on here that I was gifted by my sweet friend Karen Lukes. I do love the Gilmore Girls. Such a nice and comforting show. All right, what to pick next? Oh, should we see if I frocked the water lily socks? What do you think? Did I frog them? Let's check it out. If you did not watch my last episode, just to recap, I was knitting with some beautiful yarn. I love the colors, but the color was bleeding. And you all gave me wonderful advice on how I could check it, but I could just feel that it was not bringing me joy. I had to do something. So yeah, I frogged it. Well, except for the little contrast part. And then I chose another very beautiful and colorful yarn. This is by the Danish dyer Painter's Yarn. And this colorway is Puff the Magic Dragon. And then I just added that instead of the water lilies. I will knit a pair of socks with them at one point, or a shawl or something. I needed a break. So I cast on another pair of vanilla socks. Look at this very cute progress keeper right here. So cute. This is by Trinity's Little Shop. I love this treble clef. And I was knitting on these during my meeting, and now I'm ready to add the toe. I think I will do the toe in this color too. I don't think I'll do a contrast. So the contrast this time will only be right here on the cuff. For myself, these will be for me. I cast on 56 stitches, and then business as usual, I increase to 64 stitches right before the heel flap and gusset, and then I have 64 stitches after the decreases for the gusset on my foot. It's just, that's the fit that I like. I have no problem wearing a sock with 56 stitches. Excuse you. Sorry. I swear, having cats is like having a house full of toddlers. When you're doing something and they think that you're not paying them enough attention, they will do everything that they're not supposed to, like jumping on my piano. Where was I? I don't remember. But yeah, a pair of vanilla socks. And I changed up the yarn. And this beautiful bag is by this Lizzie Sews. It has like wire frame up here, so it'll, excuse the sound, stand on its own, and I just love it so very much. I did order it to be kind of Christmassy, but for me, this can be used all year round. All right. And in this beautiful bag by Cherie from Ollie and Bella, she gifted me this in a swap that we did. I have a pair of socks for my husband. I think he is the most knit-worthy person that I know. And I know I say that all the time, but it just makes me so very happy to knit him socks. And this is opal yarn. I love opal yarn. And for him, I cast on 64 stitches, and then I do 15 rounds of 1x1 ribbing. And this time I remembered that he likes his leg a little longer, so it is 60 round this time. And then I just turned the heel and picked up stitches for the gusset. So that's where I am right now. And this yarn is the second to last one I have left of those 8 Vincent van Gogh inspired ones. I think this one might be my favorite. I love these colors. And thankfully, he doesn't mind the socks being a little busy color-wise. That's the painting that inspired the sock. And the colorway number is 5433. Very, very pretty. I'm still on the first sock. But of course, if you look in the bag, I already have the second rib ready. So yeah, it really is business as usual around here these days. But that is just what's making me happy and bringing me joy. And for me, knitting is there to calm my mind. And this is what is calming my mind at the moment. I am challenging myself a little bit though. In this teeny tiny mini bag. I've been making these since the vlog actually. And they're bringing me joy to make. So that's what I'm making. It's all about the joy in the making. There's a little progress keeper. When I sell them, instead of doing a progress keeper, because I think these are not sturdy enough, I'm scared that they would break. And I don't want to sell anything that breaks. So I just add them as the tag. So you can't take them off. But you can always change that up yourself if you want to. So I call them flower pots. And there's the earth right here, and then the flowers, and a little bit of sunshine on this one. In here is something new. It's still a pair of socks, don't worry. I've not gone crazy trying something very new. But I was inspired by Leanne of the Knitty Stew, because she was doing a sock pattern by Nancy from Knit Zip Happy, a toe-up sock. And I always do my socks cuff down. I know all my measurements by heart. It's just I cast on and then I go. It's a no-brainer for me. But Leanne was saying, well, this really was a game changer for me in figuring out how to place my heel with the cast on, with everything. And I was like, I need to try that. So here I am. The first sock, and of course, an extra toe. So I only have to cast on once. And I'm really liking it. Again, this is yarn by Alonelysocklady, one of her stripes. And here, this time, I do have the tag. And this is her yarn club from 2024. And the colorway it's Gilmore Girls. I'll give you a couple seconds. Which quote from the Gilmore Girls is this color? Can you guess? Okay, here we go. I smell snow. And I did yesterday. When I woke up yesterday morning, it had snowed. And I could see on Instagram that pretty much everybody else hated it. And I loved it. I had snow. It was wonderful. I enjoyed it so much. My girls were not too happy about it either, but I was very happy. And today it's pretty much gone. It's still cold. It's crispy. It's sunny. Oh, joy. Yeah, but I have to admit, I am at a bit of a standstill. Not because what Nancy is writing is hard to understand. I get everything. The thing is that I have to get off my behind and make a drawing of my own foot and measure and stuff like that in order to continue with this and place the heel. And just that tiny thing just shuts down my brain. That's just where I am. I need just plain knitting these days. The cast on and everything, I got that part. So far, so good. But the next thing is that I have to do those tiny bits to continue. And I will very soon. I hope. Because I want these socks. And it's just wonderful. And here is the yarn and the cakes. I smell snow. Lovely. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of socks. Yes. That is what I have been working on. Well, not completely, but then other thing that I'm working on, I can't show you yet because that is a new design. Come on. Oh my goodness, I just completely lost my train of thought. So here we go again. As I was saying, it's not completely what I've been working on because I've also been trying to figure out a new pattern. Last year, I did a guide for a blanket to use with the stripy advent that Lona did. And actually tomorrow, I'm going to go to Lona's house with another knitting friend, Charlotte, and we will be planning this year's advents. And I'm so excited. I've been working on the stripes for this year, and the theme is Nordic mythology, and it's just, yeah. And we were talking, Lona and I, and we want a blanket for this year as well, but not the same as last year. So I'm trying to figure out a new way to do something kind of like it, but then again not. And I think last night I figured it out. So I'm very excited to show it tomorrow and see what the ladies think and if they think that it will work as well. And when I have something to show, I will let you guys know. So yeah, lots of playing with colors will be happening tomorrow. I'm so excited. And now playing will also be happening because I have recorded a piece of music just before I went to work today. And before I put it on here, I will just tell you a little story about why this piece of music came to life, I guess you could say. This coming August will be 3 years since I lost my mom. And as long as I can remember, we have had this competition going on that whoever saw a snowdrop, or in Danish, vintergæk, first, we would pick it and gift it to the other. And of course, I can't do that anymore since she's not with us, but I always do it in my mind. And it's kind of sad that I always get to come first, but yeah. So when I saw the first snowdrops this year, I immediately thought of my mom, and I sent her some love and some thoughts, and I missed her even more. And I sat down at my piano and just thought, well, what's in there today? Let's see what's going to happen. And I improvised a little bit, and I came up with a theme. And this morning I sat down and I had the theme in my head, and then I thought, well, how does the theme want to sound today? And that is what I recorded. So this is a piece of music that I can play you guys the theme again if you ever meet me and want to hear it, but I can't do exactly the same because it's an improvisation that I just kind of sit down and I kind of say to myself, what's in my fingers today? And then I play. So this is my snowdrop theme improv, and I hope that you will like it. I invite you all to sit back, relax, and let your stitches flow. I don't have any yarny Happy Mail this time. I've been good. I've not purchased any yarn, and I've not even bought any Advents yet. I've seen them starting to come out. I'm trying to be good this year. I will, don't worry, I will purchase an Advent or two, or yeah, we'll see, but not right now. But I do have one thing to show you, because I was ordering some new stickers and some new badges and stuff for when I ship out things from Bags by the Playful Knitter. And then I saw that they also do tote bags, and I was like, well, I kind of want one of those. So I ordered myself one of these. This logo is drawn by my oldest daughter, Augusta. She made this for me, and I just love it so very much. And I love the fact that I can have it on a tote bag as well. I think it's so cute. It's not as big as I thought when I saw the picture. I could have just read the measurements, but I actually like this size way better. It fits just a couple of projects in there, and it's perfect. Excuse me, mister. I just let you in. Yeah, it's a cat circus. It's a cat circus. I keep getting interrupted. All right, but I do have yarn. Like I showed you right in the beginning, this beautiful yarn that was donated by Jawoll, a wonderful yarn shop a bit north of where I live in Yang. If you ever go there, go to this shop. It's wonderful. And they donated this beautiful yarn. Honestly, I wish I could keep it, but it's better to send it off. It's called Someone Like You. And this is very special because this yarn is all the way from South Africa. That's amazing. And I have drawn a winner from the comments on that episode. And the winner is Sarah M86. And I can tell that you're Danish because she texted me in Danish or commented in Danish. So Sarah M86. Please, I'm putting your picture up here so you can see that this is true. No trolls, no nothing. Send me a message on Instagram and I will get this beautiful skein of yarn sent to you. I mean, come on, look at these colors. Gorgeous. Okay, and as I said, I need you guys' help for the Spring Knit-a-thon, March 29th to 30th. Start at 3 p.m. Central European Time on the Saturday. There's gonna be something going on with daylight saving time and everything like that, but Pia's got it all in hand and she will guide us safely through. My little concert episode thing will be at 9 p.m. Saturday evening. That is evening time here in Denmark. Yeah, but what to play? What to play? So would you please, please, please help me, leave me a comment. Let me know your favorite song, your favorite piece of music. As usual, I give you no guarantees. I can't play everything, but I will use the comment picker and pick some of your wonderful suggestions and put them in the episode for the Knit-a-thon. I always love hearing your suggestions and your choices. It just makes the whole episode so much better that all the music is not chosen by me. So thank you so much in advance for helping me with my song choices. Another thing that is coming up is another knit along, the Spring Love Note 2025. That is a knit along that I'm co-hosting with Lone from Alonelysocklady and Charlotte from Horsløvstrik. The cast on is April 14th, and the reason that I'm telling you now is because I have this episode today, and then the Knit-a-thon episode will air on March 29th. And after that, I'm actually considering doing maybe April vlogs. Whoa, that's hard to say. April vlogs. Maybe I should do it when I can't say it. Because I was thinking, would I do vlogs in April or in May? I think April might be better for me. I haven't done vlogs like for a whole month in the spring before. And I thought that this way I could show you another side of my Denmark. I've done the Vlogmas 3 years now. Yeah, 3 years. And so you see a bare, dark, gray, sometimes snowy Denmark, but Denmark is just so pretty in the spring with all the greens and all the flowers, and I kind of want to share that with you guys. So if there's no regular episode in April, I just want to give you a heads up that we will be knitting the Love Note together by Tin Can Knits, and we start April 14th and we knit all the way through until July 14th. So plenty of time to knit a love note. Yeah. I think that's all I had to tell you guys today. Quite a bit. I've made some cuts, so I have no clue how long I've been speaking. It doesn't matter. Thank you all so much for being here in my crazy world of cats. The cat circus, the knitting circus, the music circus. I appreciate it so very much. Thank you for leaving me the comments. Remember to suggest a song for me to play, and all your kind likes and your subscribes. It's so motivating. It's not the reason that I'm here, but it's just so wonderful to feel that you're out there. It brings me joy. Thank you so very much. I wish you all the best and lots of hygge. See you next time. Bye.